Hello everyone. In this video I will show you how I paint a realistic pine tree with watercolor. The first thing I did, I made a detailed sketch of the tree with a pencil. In the sketch, I focused on the snow that covers the branches and the general shape of the tree. I will paint the background with a blue-gray color. First I apply the water to the background, avoiding the tree. For this gray color, I'm using the mixture of ultramarine blue and burnt umber. When we paint with watercolor on wet paper, it runs beautifully and doesn't go to the dry areas. When I need to remove some paint, I use a dry tissue. Now I'm painting the shadow under the tree. It's much darker than the background. The paper dried, so I'm adding some water here. Now I need to wait for the background to dry. I start painting branches with the brush, avoiding the snow on them. I'm using the dark green color, which is a mixture of green and ultramarine blue. To paint the branches, I'm going carefully with a thin brush under the snow, and I'm looking at the photo reference to see the nature of the branches, how do they grow, and the shapes of the snow on them. When we try to paint realistically, we should trust our eyes and focus on the object. Of course, we will make mistakes while we learn, but we should also learn to accept our art as it is at the moment and try to improve our skills in the future. need to add a darker green to the branches in shadow. I'm painting the tree trunk with dark brown, which is a mixture of burnt umber and ultramarine blue. The same color I use for the ground. I'm adding darker green to some areas. It's mixture of burnt umber, green and ultramarine. Now I want to add some shadow to the snow on the tree. I use the same gray color like for the background. The shadow makes snow look more realistic. The last thing I want to do, I want to cover some gaps that I left when I painted the background. And I blend them with the background using a clean wet brush. I'm adding some small branches from down. And that's it, the painting is ready. I hope you liked this video. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions.